Yeah, according to me, in social media, so it is very easy to access because nowadays everyone have mobile phone.
Right.
So even if you switch on your, if you talk with other people or you go with to meet with other friends or no something you need some extra efforts. So for social media, it is very easy to use. That is my
Very
number one
easy to
point.
do on social media. Okay.
Yeah, easy access. People can easily access.
Yeah, it's easily accessible. That's what I'm correcting. Social media is easily accessible.
Okay, social media is easily accessible. Am I right?
Yes. Yes, now you're right.
Yeah, social media is easily accessible. Yeah, and second point is that people can uh, people can do what they want in social media. Uh, uh, Depend on their interest. So uh, and yeah, it's uh, good for uh, for uh, for skills or any other things like that.
For building skills. See, whenever we are talking about any topic, there should be some content in that. And for that, try following a pattern, which is whenever you are answering a question, try dividing it into three parts: introduction, body, and conclusion. Right? When you will divide it into three parts, that's when you have a coherent approach to speak. In introduction, introduce what actually social media is according to you, right? What you think. That's what you did, right? And in body, just try to add more examples based on your perspective about social media. I have a friend who is earning good money from social media because social media has helped these days people to monetize their account and to promote and endorse products of the brand. And this is something that is helping them to earn money. People can get famous through social media. We have seen in COVID-19 a lot of people rose to fame on social media. So give examples. Examples are actually going to help you to speak for longer period of time. And there's this one major point that try at least speaking for a good 2 minutes. That's when you will gain that confidence to speak, and comfort level will build up, and there will be continuity. You must be facing some issues. You will feel that discomfort while you are trying to speak. It will be painstaking initially, but when you will gradually try to speak, you'll gain that comfort level. But at least try to speak for a minute or two. That something is going to make you in that zone so that you can speak more and more.
Yes,
All right, coming up to the topic that is assigned for the session, which is magical world of advertisement. And indeed, it is a magical world of advertisement. We see that anything we want to endorse, if we create an advertisement around that, which is
if you don't mind, can I ask you something?
Mhm.
Yeah, actually, is there any chance I can change the topics? Because I just want to learn some daily spoken
Hmm.
sentence. I'm
Okay,
struggling with that. Whenever I'm going to friend, so I'm not able to speak with a good
right.
sentence. So I'm
Yeah, we
struggling.
can definitely change the topic. So, what are some of the things you come across while you're interacting with anyone? Let's suppose you meet a friend. So, you'll be asking them, How are you? Or they'll be asking, How are you? So, how are you going to answer this?
Yeah, how are you? I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing pretty well. So we generally say this question: How was your day? Like the day that has already gone by. How was your day? Right. So we will look into the answer of that. Right. Anyone can ask like, How is everything with you? Right. So let's suppose
Yes.
the day has already ended, and I'm asking, yeah, how was your day? So how do you answer this question?
Yeah, it was pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And what about your days?
Yeah, my day was quite eventful as well, to say the least. I had back-to-back meetings, and it was a bit hectic. I managed to stay on top of everything by doing excessive work. Uh, One major thing that I did was it was brainstorming on one of the projects that we are working these days. So that's the idea over here, that whenever you talk about my day was pretty well, just add a small reasoning that why your day was pretty well. So you can say that I got to eat my favorite food today and it really was a scrumptious meal. I enjoyed it thoroughly. So try speaking more. That's what I'm all again pointing out.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Oh, just what are some other questions, general day-to-day questions you think that you come across and you face difficulty in answer?
Yeah, normally when I am talking with friends, so I'm not getting any sentence like what I have to say. But in mother tongue, I can say a lot of things. So sentences are coming and coming. But whenever I'm speaking in English, so I'm not getting any sentence.
Yeah.
Suppose only, how are
Mhm.
you? How was your day? What you had your dinner? What you had your lunch? That's it. So after
Right.
that, what I have to talk, I don't know.
Right, that's what is elaboration. Talk about what exactly you did in your, like, talk about the exact activities that you took up, actions. So that's when you will try speaking for a minute or two, you will be able. So if you're talking about what you had, so you can just talk a small story behind it, that I've loved this dish. My mother used to cook it really well, and always I love this. If you had something that you don't like, so you can say that I'm having this dish these days because doctor said told me to have this dish. I don't really like it, but I have to eat it because of my health. Just try to do a bit of elaboration. It's going to be painstaking initially, but will be really helpful. We'll take up some questions. Okay. Do you exercise regularly? Do you think it's important to exercise every day?
Yes, I do exercise regularly. I whenever I get time after my office work, so I'll go to gym.
I generally go
And
to gym. Okay.
yeah, I generally go to gym. And what about you?
Yeah, even I try to carve out some time for exercise because I think some movement is required to make you feel better and to clear your mind before the day starts. And I think everyone should try to squeeze in 30 to 40 minutes for doing some exercise or any kind of physical work like walking or running. So these are actually some exercises that can stimulate your mind, can make you more metabolically active. So it's important that we should exercise on a daily basis so that we can feel metabolically active, right? So give
Okay,
reasonings like why is it important to exercise? Yes, I do exercise. Okay, you have talked about yourself. Give example like why is it important to give exercise? I have a friend who is exercising for regularly for past 1 year and he is very active. He never gets tired. I have rarely seen him getting tired and he completes a lot of tasks on a daily basis, based on which I concluded that exercise is something which is non-negotiable. You can't really ignore it, or you can say that if you want to stay healthy in today's world where a person can catch any kind of disease very quickly, it's important that you maintain your immunity by doing exercise regularly. So try elaborating, try beating around the bush. That's how something is going to be. You see some tangible changes in your way of speaking. At the very instant you won't start speaking, but you have to take step by step small steps. When you will try elaborating, that's when you will be able to speak for the longer period of time. But just don't give one word one line answer. It's always going to be basic. Always see for complex sentences, speak for like 3 4 sentences and then ask the question.
okay.
Right. So how's your work going these days?
Yeah, my work is going good, but there is so many work pressure is there.
Hmm.
Because of I work in IT industry. So in IT industry, there is so many challenges things coming because of
Yeah,
AI.
there are so
So
many challenges.
sorry,
There are so many challenges. Are, not is.
yeah, there are so many challenges is coming because of AI, uh, because of this AI generation. artificial intelligence.
Correct.
So yeah, and you know that outside is you know every company is nowadays is pressurizing more.
Right.
Uh, yes, so like that.
Yeah. So see, when we talk about pressure is increasing because of AI. What because of AI? Pressure is increasing because of emergence of AI. AI is rising at a very faster pace, and human work is reducing because AI can perform the human duties like. People who used to write content in earlier times, they may have lost their job because AI is doing the job for content writing these days. They can generate content within a span of seconds, so AI has really eased the problem, right? Do you agree with the statement?
Yes, I agree with statement because I also know some AI like Chat GPT. So in that,
Correct.
anyone can get better content within 1 second.
Right,
Uh,
can generate.
can generate within 1 second.
Hmm.
And can you speak some sentence in if someone asking what you did in the morning, what you did
Did
in the morning?
Yeah, you can say
Yeah.
that in the morning I was trying to complete some of my pending tasks, but before opening my laptop, I try to make sure that I sit futile, or I do nothing for around 30 minutes, which helps me to contemplate and retrospect. And this is something I try on a daily basis, or I try to read 10 to 15 pages, and I stay away from any digital device for 30 minutes after I get up. This is something which helps me to make clear my mind and start the day with good move or positivity or optimism. That's how you can say it.
Suppose you are speaking, so you are getting so many sentence and so many new words also. So that words you are speaking, so I don't know so many words like that.
Right. That's what we can do is any we can just try framing sentences, shorter sentences firstly from new words, and that's when we'll be able to include these words as well. And this is going to help with this one more thing, that at this point of time our sentence structure is not very intact. So we will try making sentences first instead of jumping straight to the paragraphs. That's what we can do, and side by side question answering can also be done when we just half of the time just try making sentences, and the remaining part of the session you can just try answering questions. So it's going to be like a two-way thing, and that's going to be